walking into the York Railway terminus, and lo and behold, one of these poured in with its new livery, obviously, with the orange stripe, and it just looked so awesome. It really did. It was so smart looking. It was clean as well, which helped. And as it was pulling in, I thought, oh, that is just such a lovely looking train. And so I've been looking around for these, and I saw this particular one on eBay. It was brand new, and it'd just been sitting in the shop, hadn't been sold, and so they thought they'd put it on eBay, and I bought it. But it's in the old livery. Now, I like the newer livery. It's just a preference thing. Some people prefer the all black look. I prefer the look with the orange stripe on it. Now, luckily, there is a company on eBay who do a conversion for it, which is some vinyl stickers which you stick on the particular appropriate parts of the loco to turn it into the newer livery. And all it is, if I show you, you get several components. You get the front here, which is the A pillar of the cabin, which runs down here. Now, you might not think that makes any difference, but it does, because what it does is that it alters the shape of this area here on the yellow panels. Now, to go along with that, you also get, new yellow panels to go on the front. So that and this bit takes care of this front area here, and then so what's needed is the orange stripe to run along the lower half of the coach, and what you end up with is a series of decals which are vinyl, so there's no cutting out. You just literally get a scalpel, get one end and peel it off, and then transfer it to the said coach along the bottom here. Now there's, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 separate pieces of vinyl which run along the side here to add on. And I must say, they actually are 100%. They fit absolutely perfectly. They're very easy to apply, and the fact that they are easy to apply, if that makes sense, the time is taken to line them up. So what I've done, let's put that one to one side. So that is the dummy car, which I haven't done yet, but what I have done is the power car. So I'll pop that over there, and that is the end result of the dummy car, sorry, the power car. So I've got the front now modified with the new yellow panel with the black stripe coming down here, and then if I can show you, that's the quality of the vinyl. So here, for instance, there is 1, 2, 3 separate strips, plus a strip here which runs all the way along, and a tiny piece, oh, I can't make the camera right, here, just at the bottom of the door. So there's 5 parts to the stripe which goes along the bottom. And the back part, if I turn this up, it's better if I handle it. So the back continues round to the corridor connection, and that's the other side. And it really has brought that to life. So if I now compare the two, that's the difference. Hopefully you're picking that up. And I think that version, really does make that look smart. And that's how I saw it as it was arriving in York. Absolutely gorgeous. So decoder has been fitting in this one, and I put it on my homemade rolling road, and it looks absolutely perfect sitting on the track, and it goes absolutely fine. Now, I haven't put it on my layout, so I don't know what it runs like on the layout itself yet. I've got that to do, but I will do a video of that and show you that as well later on. But for the moment, then I can't see anything wrong with this at all. It's a beautiful model, lots and lots of details. Even the cab doors open. Don't know if I can show you this on the camera. Let's try and get that. So even those open up. Not that that's of major importance at all, but it's just a nice little detail. And if I turn this around to the light, I don't know if I can get detailed. Oh yeah, I can. There you go. Detail of the cabin there. Very, very good. Now that is completely different to the Javelin. Completely different. Why can't they do it to the Javelin? Anyway, so the handrails here, these are all added. They aren't part of the moulding, they're all separate. The grills are all see-through here. I don't know if you can see, you can probably see the light shining through those grills. They're not just moulded, they are cut out. Likewise with the top grills, they're hollow. So all in all, a really, really lovely model. And if this goes as well as it looks, then I should be very happy. Obviously, nothing as regards the correct era to which I'm modelling Lakeside, but who cares, it doesn't matter. I like it, so it's going on the layout. What I haven't done yet is purchase any coaches, because having been bitten by the Javelin, and I bought 2 additional coaches to make up a 6-car unit, they've got to go back as well. So I thought, well, I'll get the main car and the dummy car, and then if it's okay, then I will get some additional coaches to go with this. So at the moment, all I've got is this and the dummy car. But hopefully this is going to go around the layout absolutely fine. I can't see any problems why it shouldn't. So I think that's really it. So I'm going to carry on and now do the dummy car and put the orange stripes on this one too. There's no point, to be honest with you, in me showing you how I'm putting these on. What I can do, because it's just going to take too long and too boring for you, but what I can do is show you what I'm doing as regards that, and that is for tools I use the Pico cradle, which is just a piece of sponge, and the only tools I've got are a soft towel here, a scalpel, a glass of water with some washing up liquid, some earbuds, cotton buds, and a microfiber cloth. And that's all I've got as regards to tools to put those transfers on. And what I will do is just show you what I do initially. So if I just pop that there. The first thing really is to make sure that there is no grease fingerprints on the body shell, so that you will get full adhesion on those vinyl stickers. So hence the cotton bud and the water. So really it's just a case of dipping that in there and then going over the body shell with the cotton bud. You've seen it on many YouTube videos, I'm sure, and all that's doing is hopefully getting rid of any grease marks which may appear on the logo where you or somebody else has been handling it. And this is quite safe, it's only water and a tiny bit of washing up liquid. And then when I've done that, just get the towel, don't rub, just dab. A gentle blow. And that's it. That is now dry and ready for any transfer to go on, or decal. It's not a transfer. And then before I do that, I just get my microfiber cloth and just give that a gentle wipe, and all that's doing is taking off any residue left, so you don't get water stain marks or anything like that. And that gives you a completely flat matte black finish to the logo with no fingerprints, nothing. So that's now ready. I've got to do this area here. So that's now ready for putting the transfers on. Sorry, I keep saying transfers, I mean decals. And so that's my next job. So hopefully next time you come back, this will be up on the layout with the driving car hooked up to it, and hopefully going round Lakeside. So until then, I will speak to you later. Bye for now. Bye. Hello everyone, it's Graham from Lakeside again, and I thought I would show you the finished item. So as you can see, it's on the Lakeside Rolling Road, and all ready to go. So all the decals are on, both the driving car and the dummy car. That's the driver car, and very smart it looks too, in my opinion. It might not suit everybody. Probably, you know, you might want it black still, but if you do like this particular combination, then all you need to do is go on to eBay, and if you search on eBay for Grand Central, Hornby Grand Central, then this kit comes up, and I think it's about £14, something like that, for a massive decals which will treat the coaches as well. So when you buy the ordinary coaches, which are obviously the standard black, then you've got the decals left over to do those as well. So that's it. My next part of the video will be on Lakeside with these two running around, hopefully. Now it goes perfectly fine on here. I'm just hoping and praying that it goes around the track work on Lakeside. It should do. Everything else goes fine apart from that wretched javelin, but no more said about that. So it's hooked up to the Ecos, so to prove that it works okay, that's running at about half speed. Reasonably quiet. There's more noise coming from it because it's up on the rollers, but no, I'm happy with that. It has got directional lights on the front and rear, but obviously, well, not obviously, but I haven't fitted a decoder in this one yet. I've got to get another decoder to fit into this, so there's no directional lighting on this one yet. So I've just taken the blanking plug out for now, just so it doesn't cause any problems on DCC. So that's just really like a standard coach, really. So there we have it. I do know that I think it's Dapol who make this as well, the Grand Central, and their version does have the orange striping, but I won't get the coaches for that, because rather than the Hornby anyway, because obviously their colours are going to be slightly different and so on. So I will keep to Hornby and get those coaches. But all in all, at the moment, it's looking a really nice model. Very pleased with it. So the test will be in the running of it on the track, which I will go and do now. So I will speak to you later. Bye for now. Now, as you know, I acquired a Grand Central. I was trying to think of the word there. And there it is there. Well, it's not actually. It's there. And when I had bought the first one, which was this, all I had was the front power car and the rear dummy car. Then I saw a complete set on eBay, I think, of the whole lot. I thought, oh great, because that means I can get all the coaches in one bit and then I can flog this one. But then after I got it, I thought, do you know what, it would look so nice to have two on the track at the same time. But of course, the problem with these is the coaches. You can get the power car and the dummy car, no problem, but it seems to be the way these days, for some reason, unless it's just the particular trains I like, it's always the coaches which are a nightmare to get. Now you can get these, but they are incredibly expensive. For what they are, they're just a Mark III coach, but because of the rarity of them, then you do pay through the nose for them. But I eventually found three at a complete package, which was two tourist class and a two tourist class and a buffet car at a very, very good price. So I'd snap those up. That left me two first class and a tourist car to get, which I've got over the last few months. So I now have a full set of Grand Centrals times two, and I love them to bits. I really do. They are just an attractive looking logo, and as you can see, I've put the orange livery on the second set. There was actually a set which came up on eBay. I don't know if it's gone or whether it's still there, but the guy had actually he didn't, but he got somebody to paint the stripes on, and I looked and I thought, okay-ish. They were okay-ish. They weren't as crisp, in my opinion anyway, as what these decals are. And I just don't like the fact that people have repainted stock. But that's just my thing. I don't like people repainting. If they want to do it, that's fine by them, but I'm not that overly keen on repainted stock. It never comes out looking quite right, in my opinion. So what we have then is two sets, one there on the inner track, so that's 8 coaches, and another set here in the terminus, again with 8 coaches. Now I've looked on the internet for videos of the real thing, because I wanted to get right the configuration. Now ignoring the dummy and the power car really, what you seem to get is 2 first class coaches, 3 tourist class coaches and a buffet car, making a total of 6. Now the order seems to be a first class at one end next to the power car, and a first class at the other end next to the power car, and then in between you have three, I can't see there, three tourist class coaches with the silver doors. The first class is designated with gold doors with a 1 on it, and then the tourist cars are just silver doors, and then you get the buffet car next to, where's it gone? It's up this end. You get the buffet car next to the first one of the first class. So you get power car, first class, buffet car, 3 tourists, a first class and the other power car. And that seems to be the general configuration of what I've seen on videos of this particular set. I don't know if I've got it right. You know, there may be other videos showing it in a different configuration, but that's what I've seen so far. So that's what I've got anyway, and that's the way it's going to stay. I'm sure that if I've got it wrong, one of you guys will point it out to me, but as I say, I've taken quite a lot of notice of what's been on the video, and that really seems to be coming up in general. So what I'm going to do, it's enough of me waffling, what I'm going to do is to set these going. We'll have a little run-in session, and then we'll call it a day. So it'll be 2 of the Grand Centrals going round in opposite directions, and then we'll have over there, we'll have the thumper going round and the J15 pulling a couple of coaches. So that's it, folks. Until I speak to you again, when hopefully there'll be some work over there done, I'll bid you farewell. Thanks for watching, and speak again soon.